18 teams compete in the German Bundesliga, but there is only room for one to have German imperialism. It's time for an imperialism video, Bundesliga style. First cab off the rank for today's video. Is it going to be Werder Bremen or Mainz? It is going to be Werder Bremen. And since it's clear that I'm directionally challenged, we're using an arrow and they're going to be heading that way, southeast. Maybe I won't stuff it up today. Ironically, I couldn't have got this one wrong because Werder Bremen are completely surrounded by Wolfsburg. Here we go. Wolfsburg trying to defend home court. Werder Bremen trying to escape their bubble. Who is going to win the opening game of Bundesliga Imperialism? It is a 2-0 win to VfL Wolfsburg, meaning the goalkeeper, Pavlenka, is going to be headed to Wolfsburg. And immediately this area is going to be completely occupied now by VfL Wolfsburg. They're in a really strong position as well because if they can head in that direction, they're going to automatically claim that, meaning that'll be 2+2 upgrades. And if they somehow overtake Berlin, they could just dominate this whole entire region. Meanwhile, if you're a club like Freiburg or Cologne or Mnchengladbach, you're at a bit of a disadvantage. Although Leipzig also could find themselves in a great position. Here we go. What direction are Leipzig going to be heading? They're going to be heading northwest. I'm having to think before I do this, but I don't even have to know the directions now. I can just be like, arrow goes that way. Also, I've decided to make a new rule. I saw some people commenting this. We're going to go from the logo direction in areas where like it's kind of weird shape. That means Leipzig are going to get this upgrade here. Leipzig, the first team in today's video to get themselves a +2 upgrade. And that now means the wonder kid superstar Christopher Nkunku is going to go from an 86 rated to 88. Tell you what, some teams are going to be wanting to face Leipzig and get a scalp because he would be a massive picker. Come on, I'm ready for another game here. Next team up, it's going to be Berlin, Hertha Berlin. All right, where are you heading, Berlin? Where are you heading? They're heading north. No, they're heading south. Oh my God, I've already made a mistake, which means they're going to get themselves an upgrade and they now have this entire region here. Oh my God. Union Berlin are now completely surrounded by Hertha. So the midfielder Serdar and Stevan Jovetic, I didn't even realize the Montenegrin striker went to Berlin. They're the two highest rated players at Hertha Berlin. So let's go to the wheel. All right, who's going from a 77 to a 79? It is going to be the midfielder Serdar. Hertha Berlin are really going to need a lot of upgrades and a lot of player scalpings if they want to get themselves in the picture. Come on, give us one of the big dogs. Bayer Leverkusen, not so much a big dog, but a well-known dog. Leverkusen, where are you heading? You are heading directly west, which means it is going to be Bayer Leverkusen taking on Borussia Mönchengladbach. Mönchengladbach need themselves a massive win here. Number one, to get themselves out of this corner, and number two, to get a big name player. There are some high-rated players on the line in this game. Borussia Mönchengladbach defending Borussia Park. Leverkusen trying to take over, and they do that in style. 5-0. Leverkusen with a statement takeover right there. And that is going to be huge for Borussia Mönchengladbach. They get 85 rated Jan Sommer. Although I think they have Hiradeki. I don't know if he's 82 or 83 or what, but I still think them getting Sommer is going to result in it being an upgrade. Wait, didn't Sommer go to Bayern Munich in real life? Yeah, Jan Sommer plays for Bayern Munich. Okay, I'm gonna fix that up because that's not realistic. So I'm gonna put him on Bayern Munich. I mean, I'm glad that they didn't win because it could have been claimed as an illegitimate result. So that means I'm gonna give Hoffman. Hoffman is going to go to Leverkusen. I'm playing with the updated squads and everything. What's going on here? There we go, Leverkusen with their first scalping of the game. Borussia Mönchengladbach officially out of Germany. Officially conquered. Also, lads, friendly reminder, don't get too upset with me if I've put certain teams slightly off where they are. This is, like, I've had the whole region. I've made sure every region is fully covered. So, like, Bochum might not have all of this area. They might only have a little tiny area in real life, but I've just split up these regions evenly. A lot of the free areas for upgrades, though, are only available in the north from now on. So these northern clubs, I would say, are at a massive advantage. I would not be complaining, though, if Bayern Munich did absolutely terrible today. Speaking of Bayern Munich, no, it's not going to be them. Is it going to be Borussia Dortmund? Yes, it is. The first big dog of the video. Dortmund are heading west, and they're going to be facing VfL Bochum. This is a massive chance for Bochum. I certainly do have a soft spot for Borussia Dortmund, but the underdog in me, the entertainer in me, wants wants Bochum to get the result here and go on a run. Regardless, though, the scoreline is going to be a 3-1 lead for Borussia Dortmund. They've taken them down, and they've had to come from behind. It probably won't mean too much to Borussia Dortmund, but their upgraded player is going to be the goalkeeper, Reimann. This one was more about survival for Borussia Dortmund than it was upgrades. They just need to claim this land. Also, lads, I am happy to announce that I have begun production behind the scenes for a global imperialism video. I'm talking every single team, 700 plus teams in FIFA, all going at it for global domination. It's going to take me a little bit of time behind the scenes getting all the maps ready and making sure everything is ready, and also a long time to record, but just know it's being worked on. So make sure, if you haven't already subscribed and have notifications on, do that down below right now. VfL Bochum removed from the wheel, and the next team up is going to be RB Leipzig. Are they going to get themselves another upgrade, or will they be put to the test? They're heading north. Also, my camera is back to front, so don't think I'm going like northwest by doing that. I'm going northeast. It's just my camera is reflected. And that means they are going to be versing Hertha Berlin. It's the battle of the upgraded sides. Here we are, the world famous Berlin Olympiastadion. Hertha Berlin trying to get themselves an Kunku, and RB Leipzig trying to get themselves the upgraded Serda. Leipzig on the attack early here, and Leipzig 4 minutes in have given themselves the lead through Silva. That is not what the doctor ordered there for Berlin. What is, this game is glitching out. How are they all, and how are they running through? What's going on? I've broken the game. They've come through again, and they've hit the crossbar there. Boateng driving through for Berlin. Boateng going to Jovetic. Jovetic is gonna force a world-class save out of Gulashi. I thought for sure that would be 1-1. Oh, that's a great ball. That's a great finish. Hertha Berlin. This Prince Boateng is... Oh, it's Kevin Prince Boateng. What am I talking about? He is a stud in this game. Is UK offside? No, he's not. They've got the lead. They've got the lead. Hertha Berlin have come from behind and have the lead. You're going to keep going. Take a long shot. Oh my God, they just run straight through them. Hertha Berlin have a shock 3-1 lead. Could they take over Leipzig territory? Silva, can he lead the comeback here? Campbell going to Silva. Huge block. Are they going to clear it? They're going to save it. And Kunku through there to Silva. Game on again. Silva's got himself a brace. And with 12 minutes to go, 1 goal is in between the two sides. And there we go. What a game. A massive upset. Hertha Berlin take over Leipzig. And that now means 88 rated Christopher Nkunku is going to find himself in a Hertha Berlin uniform. That is the first massive upset of today's video. Goodbye, RB Leipzig. Also, one point I wanted to bring up earlier was Mainz have this area here, obviously, but this area of Germany is unclaimed. I'm not going to automatically give that to Mainz because I think it's unfair for a team to just start with a +2 upgrade. So if they defend their land once, then I'll give it to them, or whoever takes their area over, I'll give it to them. I think it's a fair compromise. Goodbye, though, to RB Leipzig. Oh, it could get even better for Hertha Berlin. They're up to bat again, because we know Union Berlin got drawn. No point even spinning the wheel because they are completely surrounded by Hertha Berlin. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Battle of Berlin. Will Hertha continue, or will Union Berlin shock the Bundesliga and take Christopher Nkunku in the process? The scoreline, it's a 1-0 win. The upgraded Serda is going to get the win there for Hertha Berlin, and they now control the capital. So there we go, the right back, Trimmel, is headed to Hertha Berlin. If you're a Hertha Berlin fan, this video is going swimmingly for you. You now own essentially the whole east coast, or at least the northeast coast of Germany. Also, I know it's technically not a coast because there's other countries surrounding them in real life, but for the sake of the video, let's just call it the coast. Hertha Berlin are at a spot now where if they get drawn up against VfL Wolfsburg and win, they will get all of this area. Is it going to happen? Wolfsburg have been drawn up. Which area is Wolfsburg headed? They're headed southwest, which if we're using my new rule of from from the logo, it means they're going to be taking on Schalke. On paper, you would be saying Schalke should be the losers in this one. They are the bottom team in the Bundesliga in real life. But Wolfsburg, what can happen? Big goalkeeper stock on the line. And it is a second leg ahead because it's a 2-2 draw. All right, so we head to the Volkswagen Arena here. Second leg between Schalke and Wolfsburg. This scoreline is a 2-1 win for Schalke. They get dominated. They missed the penalty as well. Schalke have eliminated Wolfsburg. And it was fairly obvious that this was going to be the case, but Cohen Casteels is the highest rated player. Schalke have just got themselves a massive upgrade in between the sticks. Also, I want to know your guys' thoughts on this potential rule change. That if a team overtakes another, so let's say for this sake, Schalke overtook Wolfsburg, the team that conquers not only gets their highest rated player, but they get any other players that might have been claimed. So we would have Pavlenka going to Schalke because Wolfsburg won him from Werder Bremen. I saw a few people suggest it. I didn't hate the idea, so let me know in the comment section down below if you would like this to be implemented in future Imperialism videos. That's going to throw a massive spanner in the works now because Schalke have all of this region. The race is on. Who will control the north? Or is it going to be Hertha Berlin or Augsburg? I think it's going to be Augsburg. From memory, I think they're in Munich. So who are Augsburg going to be facing? They're going to be heading northeast. Oh, that means they're going to be taking on Hertha Berlin. Can Berlin get themselves more territory? Could Augsburg have another upset? Hertha Berlin have got all of their players that they've gained. They've got Nkunku, upgraded Serda, and Trimmel into the side. Can they get another scalp under their belts as they take on Augsburg? It is going to be another win and another area claimed by Hertha Berlin. It is a three-way tie for who they're going to upgrade though. If you're Hertha Berlin, you want a new goalkeeper because currently your goalkeeper is only 70 rated. So we're going to put this one to the wheel. Dorsch, Iago, or Giekewitz, who is going to be the new Hertha Berlin player? It's going to be the defensive midfielder Dorsch, arguably the one they needed the least. Regardless though, get that man over to Hertha Berlin. A little dangerous though for Hertha Berlin because now that they've taken out Augsburg, they find themselves really close to a meeting with Bayern Munich potentially. Although I suppose to be the best, you've got to beat the best. Welcome to the show, Mainz. They are going to be heading in which direction? It is going to be northeast. Oh, this is huge. Okay, so if they win this, they're going to get this upgrade. But northeast, I suppose from the logo, it's like there. Oh, is it Frankfurt or is it Leverkusen? I think it's Leverkusen to be totally honest. Maybe a controversial call, I don't know. Bayer Leverkusen with a massive win in their first game against Mnchengladbach. 5-0. Can they back that up? Get themselves another player and also get themselves an upgrade? Or will that go to Mainz? The scoreline is going to be a 1-1 draw. We're headed to a second leg. Here we go. Massive game. Second leg. And the winner is Leverkusen by the skin of their teeth. And the goal scorer is the man they acquired from Borussia Mönchengladbach, Hoffmann. Meaning not only will Fulgini be heading to Leverkusen, they're also going to get themselves this area here, meaning goodbye Mainz, but also congratulations to Patrick Schick, who's going to find himself going from an 85 to an 87. I feel like we've been on a little bit of a streak of whoever gets their name drawn is the team getting eliminated. Will Freiburg continue this streak? What direction are you heading, Freiburg? What direction are you heading? You are also heading southwest. I'm sorry, Freiburg, you cannot head southwest. Freiburg are heading east, and I know what that means. They're going to be taking on Bayern Munich. I think all of us that aren't named Mike are hoping for a one and done here from Bayern Munich. Come on, Freiburg, give us a massive upset. Big players on the line, and it's Jamal Musiala getting Bayern Munich their first win on the board and their first piece of territory gained in the 78th minute, meaning the German centre-half Matthias Ginter is getting a move, just like a lot of promising German footballers from lesser Bundesliga clubs, getting a move to Bayern Munich. Damn it, Freiburg, you continued the streak. We're down to our final 9 sides. Half the clubs have been taken over, and the next up to bat is going to be Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim not having a great season in real life, and they're going to be heading east, meaning they're going to be taking on Hertha Berlin. Another opportunity here for Berlin to get more land. Hertha Berlin haven't even been agitators in this video. They've just had teams trying to take over them. Hoffenheim, the latest. Hoffenheim actually have a really good side here, and they have a good goalkeeper, which is huge for Hertha Berlin's potential chances. But this game could be a lot closer than I initially expected. The scoreline, it's a 3-2 win there to Hoffenheim. A massive result. 88th minute, Jorginho is going to get Hoffenheim so much land. There we go, lads. That is massive. And Kunku is now a Hoffenheim player. This dude's been passed around more than a pipe in a crack den. God damn, Hoffenheim, you're about to get a lot of land to your name. There we go. Berlin have lost the eastern border, and they've also lost Berlin. Hey, at least they stopped the trend. Hoffenheim are safe. Hertha Berlin getting their name off the wheel. FC Cologne or VfB Stuttgart. It is just going to be Stuttgart. Direction are you heading, Stuttgart? You are going to be heading north. Are we going to say that's north, or are we going to say northwest? Oh, shit, okay. That could be either Leverkusen or Hoffenheim. I genuinely think that's going to be Leverkusen. I don't know. You can see me pulling up the map and doing the arrow. Is it? Although if we're saying from the middle, I guess it has to cross over Hoffenheim territory to get into Leverkusen. So you know what? I'm actually going to correct myself and say that Stuttgart are going to be taking on Hoffenheim. Okay, here we go. Hoffenheim trying to defend there in Kunku for the first time in this video. Stuttgart trying to take over a huge chunk of Germany. The winner is going to be Hoffenheim. They're going to take over Stuttgart. So there could be 4 potential players joining Hoffenheim on their path to imperialism. This could be big here for Hoffenheim. Who's going to be joining us? Is it going to be Sosa or Mavropanos? It is going to be the Croatian left back, Borna Sosa. Rumor has it this guy is Chief Keef's favorite player because love Sosa. I'll never quote Chief Keef again in a video. But there we go. That could be massive. I'm not sure who their base left back is, but that could be... No, wait, they have Angelino, don't they? Yeah, that was a bad pick for them. That now means, though, for Hoffenheim, that if Bayern Munich get picked up again in the remainder of this video, like, the only way Bayern Munich can get out is by taking on Hoffenheim. So I think if you're Hoffenheim, you've got to hope you can gain all these areas and take down as many teams as possible before you have to face Bayern Munich. Borussia Dortmund again. Borussia Dortmund back in the picture. Been a while for them. Dortmund are going to be heading directly south, which means they're going to find themselves taking on Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen defending their land. The imminent attack from Borussia Dortmund is here. Will the 87 rated Patrick Schick do them a favor? The scoreline against Dortmund is a 2-1 win for Leverkusen. Demirbay and Diaby have helped Leverkusen come from behind, defend their land, and take Dortmund's in the process. That is massive. So it's going to be either 85 rated Nicolas Süle or 85 rated Marco Reus heading to Leverkusen, and it's going to be the center half, Nicolas Süle. FC Cologne are just completely surrounded now by Bayer Leverkusen. Also, it's been a while since any team has had an upgrade. 6 teams remain, but still so much up for grabs. This could go any way. And is it going to be? It is going to be Bayern Munich. We don't even have to spin the wheel because we know who they're versing. This is arguably the biggest game of the video so far. Come on, Hoffenheim. Please, 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 please give us the upset we're all dreaming of. Well, that's a ball and a half there from Kingsley Coman. Now it's Sadio Mane in the box. Mane going there to Jamal Musiala. That's a great move there from the young German midfielder who plays it to Serge Gnabry. And just like that, Bayern Munich find themselves 1-0 up. I'm meant to be impartial, but I want them to. And Kunku, shoot, mate! Oh my God, why aren't you shooting? You're 88 rated. You had about 4 seconds where you could have put it straight past Neuer. Hoffenheim have a free kick here, 91st minute. Angelino swinging that one in to Nkunku. Oh, what a save, Manuel Neuer. Do they call that full time? They called that full time. They don't even give them the corner. Oh my God. There we go, lads. 88 rated Nkunku is now headed to Bayern Munich. Nobody loves to see that. And now Bayern Munich have gone from being stuck in this little corner to having so much space to themselves. Schalke, I am begging you, please get yourselves some upgrades. Is it Frankfurt or Leverkusen? It is going to be Eintracht Frankfurt. Or Frankfurt are heading northwest, meaning they are going to be taking on Bayer Leverkusen. 2 of the most well-known teams in the Bundesliga going head-to-head. Last year's Europa League winners taking on Bayer Leverkusen, who have had a very active video. They've got Hoffmann in there. They've got 87 Schick. They've got Nicolas Süle. How is this one going to end. The scoreline is a 2-2 draw. Second leg in Frankfurt between these two sides is going to be a 3-2 win in the 87th minute for Eintracht Frankfurt. Okay, we have game on, and that means the stud that is 87 rated Patrick Schick now finds himself on Frankfurt. You know, they genuinely don't have that bad of a side. Kostic, Schick, and Trapp all in the same starting 11. FC Cologne's gone from finding themselves trapped by Leverkusen now to trapped by Eintracht Frankfurt. Uh-oh, here we go. Bayern Munich in the action again. Are they going to have a matchup or are they going to get an upgrade? I don't think they can head that direction. Yeah, no, they can't go any further east. All right, they are heading west, which I know what that means. That means they're going to be facing Eintracht Frankfurt. Oh no. Again, just doing it from the logo here, which would be around here. I mean, again, you could make a case for it being this area here, or you could even make a case for it being the sea, but let's just live with it. Come on, Frankfurt. Do it for us all. Taking on Bayern Munich, defending homeland, and it's a second leg. Ladies and gentlemen, at the Allianz Arena, the second leg between Frankfurt and Bayern Munich is a 72nd minute winner there for Sadio Mane. Bayern Munich are just going to get stronger and take up even more of this country. There are now only 2 remaining players in the Bundesliga that have upgrades to them through this Imperialism challenge, and they both play for Bayern Munich. This really is mirroring real life. I think FC Cologne enjoyed the time when they were surrounded by teams like Leverkusen, not so much Bayern Munich. But there it is, lads. Our final 3 teams remain: Schalke, Cologne, and Bayern Munich, and still 3 unclaimed territories remain. And it is going to be Schalke as the next team up. Schalke are heading like southeast. I think, yeah, that's going to be an upgrade for Schalke. It has been a while, but Schalke are going to take this area here. So, of course, their highest rated player is Colin Castells, but he isn't an original player, so he can't get the upgrade. So it's going to be between 2 of their 76 rated players, Terode or Mollet, and it is going to be the striker, Terode. The old fella, 34-year-old old fella, is getting him up to a 78 overall now. FC Cologne. Okay, they've hidden for the video, but now they're in for the action. We already know who they're versing without spinning the wheel. It's going to be FC Cologne versus Bayern Munich. To be fair, Bayern Munich really have nothing to gain in this game and everything to lose. Come on, FC Cologne. Come on, the Billy Goats. Shock the world. Hold up, I know what I need to grab. Gotta get the FC Cologne scarf, lads. I say that like there's not like a Bayern Munich scarf sitting up right there. But come on, the Billy Goats. Bah! Bah! God damn it. Oh, I've dropped my controller, but it's Schick getting himself a brace. Cologne are eliminated. So we know for a fact now that it is going to be Schalke versus Bayern Munich for German imperialism. But the question is, can either side get themselves an upgrade here? This is a big spin for both teams, and it is going to be Bayern Munich that get the spin. I genuinely, because if I'm sticking to my rules saying it comes from the logo, if they go north, then they're going right into Schalke territory. But is it unfair of me to say that north could technically be here because it's the most northern point? But then it's like, if I say north, then it's essentially impossible for them to verse Schalke. You know what? Since they can only go north and it's contentious of what they would do, I'm going to say, are they versing Schalke or are they getting themselves an upgrade? They are going to be versing Schalke. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. German imperialism on the line between Schalke and Bayern Munich. And what better place for the final to take place than the Olympia Stadion? Bayern Munich on the attack early in this game. Patrick Schick, one of the upgrades, going there to Nkunku, and Nkunku lays it off. And that is a dream start for Bayern Munich, putting it past Colin Castells, and it's Musiala giving the Bavarians the lead. Corner here for Schalke, looking to get themselves a way back into this game. Mollet going here to Kraus. Kraus in the box. Good defense. Here we go, lads. Nkunku going to Serge Gnabry. Back to Nkunku. What a save, Colin Castells. Get something before halftime. Turo going there to Moore. Moore, shoot it. Oh my God. Back yourself. Shoot it. He scores. Turo, the man that gets himself an upgrade way to a 78, has got Schalke back into this one 5 minutes before halftime. I thought they stuffed up their opportunity, but it is the CPU proving me wrong, and Schalke are back in this contest. Every time Nkunku gets the ball, I feel like he's about to just dribble past 10 players and get a goal, but oh, Schick, why have you not shot, mate? Schick with a fake shot, and he's gonna give Bayern Munich the lead. These AI, he's just run through it again. What are you doing, bro? These AI, I think, missed their opportunities to shoot and then just go do 2 or 3 skills and get themselves a goal, but Bayern Munich have the lead here. They've got the press on. Oh, it's good working out there from Bayern Munich. And there it is, lads. Heartbreak around the nation as Bayern Munich take down Schalke, and they officially claim German domination. There is to be no fairy tale in today's Imperialism video, but congratulations Bayern Munich, who now control Germany. But lads, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you click here to subscribe and click here to watch another one.